I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Had to make sure that A, I was recording, B, it's 6 o'clock, and C, I'm not dead. No, you know the drill by now. Normally I've just finished a run, but I've quite literally just got off the treadmill, died for about 30 seconds, and here we are. So it is Friday, and today we should have new objectives, and we should also have a party bag, I think. Saw it in the code 2 days ago, didn't appear yesterday, so theoretically it should be there today. Going to look at the new objectives first, because obviously we can't do them right now. Now, I knew this was happening. Summer Heat Coman, yet another French player, yet another left mid, and yet another Bayern player who plays left mid, who is the same rating as the other one, which was Perisic. Now, of course, if you didn't do Perisic, fair enough, you now have a Coman to go for. Don't know whether he's been upgraded in terms of weak foot and skill moves. We can take a look at that in just a second. This is going to be the Rivals. I know both of them can be done in Rivals, but this is going to be the Rivals objective, right? So assist in 2 separate Rivals matches using players with minimum 4-star skills. Very easy. You would imagine, therefore, Coman has 4-star skills. Score and assist in the same Rivals match using players with minimum 92 pace. Most players we use these days have 92 pace. We should be fine. Score 10 goals in Rivals using Bundesliga players. I mean, you can knock out both of those in the same one. Well, 3 of those in the same one at the same time, right? And then finally, scoring 5 separate rival wins using French players. That is very straightforward, very easy. It would probably take you 1 session if you really wanted to get it done. Review for him, either like really early hours, because I'm a bit busy this evening, or it will go out in the morning. And same goes for our next player, which is yet another Frenchman, and from the Bundesliga we have Roussillon. Now, wasn't there, like, Mbabu came out right back, so that's obviously different position. Mendy was a French left back who is probably better than Roussillon. Okay, granted, different league, so you may need that Bundesliga link, but there seems to be very similar players coming out. I mean, if you want a Roussillon, then this is right up your street, right? If you needed a Bundesliga link, you are loving life right now. My only complaint, really, is that this card right here, whichever version you get of him, apart from the 85, if you pick up the 89, you pick up the 93, or even you pick up the 87 to a certain extent, you are going to be competing with this Roussillon card. Now, this one is a squad battles, or Rivals, we know, but still, assist in 2 separate matches using defenders. Not difficult, especially if you do it in squad battles. Assist with a cross in 3 separate matches using players with maximum 3-star weak foot. Again, not difficult, especially if you do it in squad battles. Score 15 goals using French players. Very easy. And then score in 6 wins, whether it be professional squad battles or in Rivals with Bundesliga players, which is interesting because same thing. So if you do it in Rivals, you can knock off Coman and Roussillon at the same time. You could arguably knock off an awful lot because it's just score and assist using players with 92 pace. If you get a 92 paced defender, for example, you can get the goal and an assist. It would knock this off, it would knock Coman off. You can get them both done at the same time. A lot of these overlap, to be fair. So, yeah. I mean, 2 very good cards. I don't know if they'll fit in many people's teams. If you've got Perisic, in my opinion, Perisic is probably going to be a little bit better than Coman. But if you didn't do him, maybe you haven't got Mendy, maybe Mendy doesn't fit because of the Real Madrid link or whatever, then you've got another option there. There's just an awful lot of French players that EA tend to put out via SBC and via Objective, and they seem to double up on positions as well. But, you know, free cards, very easy to complete, not difficult at all. Let's move on to what I've been looking forward to, and I'm hoping is going to be a party bag, because I love things like this. Now, Bruno Fernandes dropped earlier. I haven't actually looked at the price. I know I can see a David Luiz there. We will look at him in a second. Bruno Fernandes picked up Player of the Month. Common misconception, in particular with those on Twitter, and there may be 1 or 2 watching this video, so it's time for me to sort of reiterate the point, I guess. EA don't choose who wins Player of the Month. It has absolutely nothing to do with them. They are responsible for like 5 or 10% of the vote. 90% of it comes from elsewhere, based on real-world football. So when I see, Bruno Fernandes has got Player of the Month, EA tweeted out, going, his card is now in game. All the comments are, why even bother giving him this card? Why did you pick him? And I'm thinking, well, they didn't. It's got nothing to do with them. They're in association with the league, so they will obviously issue a Player of the Month, but they can't just change it. Oh, Bruno Fernandes got too many special cards. There's a free one there for 91. Oh, we'll give it to someone else then. Give it to, say, Maximum instead. Obviously, it would be awesome, but it would defeat the purpose. Now, with me defending EA there, I'm now going to go completely polar opposite, because I've heard rumours that this is not a cheap SBC, which is stupid if you think about it, because he is quite literally available for nothing if you play the game. Now, 84, 84, and there. So 2 84 rated teams for a 91. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I saw a lot of people saying that they just don't know what they're doing. They've lost the pot. They've probably lost their pot and their plot. Are they mad? I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I would much rather go and unlock the 91 through playing the game, but I don't think it's terrible. I was expecting a lot worse from the way people were reacting. This brand new mixed squad thing that they've got going on, though, that is worrying me slightly for next year, because I think that's going to be a thing next year, and I think it might be a little bit more than 5 chem as well. They might up it to like maybe 10, 20 chem, which will make things a little bit trickier for people. You'd have to make sure that you're opening a lot of bronze packs or giving up your non-important silvers or something, but that is quite literally there as a sort of bottom end of the club drainer, if you will. Now, let's have a look at this David Luiz then. 94 rated, 5 segments. He's obviously there forever. That is an unbelievable amount of segments. I would imagine one of them is going to be the 5 chem, but that means 4 relatively high rated teams, you'd have thought. 94 rated though. Only 3-star, 3-star. I mean, it's a great card, it really is. His stamina is low, but as a centre-back, it's fine. The rest of his physicals are crazy good. The defensive stats are really good. His dribbling, for the most part, is good. Balance doesn't bother me too much because the agility is high enough. He's very quick. He can shoot from distance if you need him to. And, of course, he can pass out of the back. It's not the best defender I've ever seen. To be fair, I was kind of maybe expecting his stats to be a little bit better in certain places for a 94 rated, but it's still an unbelievably good card, and he will fit the meta as a centre-back very well. Question, how expensive is that? Oh, my days. Right, an 82 rated team, which doesn't sound like an awful lot, but in the current market is actually quite a lot of money. An 84 rated team, an 88 rated team, and another 88 rated team. Am I the only one who thinks that's too expensive? Like, I know you can grind them, I know, but unless you're an Arsenal fan, and even if you are an Arsenal fan, actually, I don't even know if you like David Luiz that much, but unless you love David Luiz, I don't know, I just think I would rather put 2 88 rated teams together and go and get 2 icons. Like, I don't know about that one. It's going to come down to personal preference. If you like it and you think it's worth it and you want to complete it, then go for it, right? But in my opinion, I think that's a touch too much. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the party bag, which I'm actually very disappointed by, because it's been in the code for 2 days now. I was really expecting to have a party bag, but we don't have one. So we're probably going to get that tomorrow and then maybe again on Monday, probably. So we get an 86 rated plus player there for the foot 20. I would love to know the price of David Luiz. That would be one thing, but probably be able to work it out. Oh my god, no, just absolutely not. No, that is an absolutely terrible SBC. Horrendous is the word that springs to mind for that. I can't believe how bad that SBC is. So an 83 rated team sounds but because it's got a brick slot, it's going to be closer to between 84 and 85, somewhere between the middle of them. And you need to give up a Team of the Week or a Team of the Week moment. So they've got rid of the Team of the Season so far requirement, so now you need informs again because they're back in packs. 50 chem is good, but given the price of cards at the moment, to get an 86 rated plus player there, surely it would be a better idea to go and do an 85 to 92. I mean, okay, you're not guaranteed an 86, and it is capped at 92, but I would much rather do that, play it safe, and do 3 for the price, maybe even 4 for the price of that SBC. That's shocking. Well, today from EA, to be fair, they've not done particularly well, have they? I think David Luiz is a good card, very good card, but it's pricey. I think Bruno Fernandes is good, but you can get that card for nothing by playing a few games. And I think that the FUT 20 is just stupid, and you should stay away from it. And then with regards to the objectives, they're good cards, and they're very easy to obtain. I'm not going to complain about that. Some nice fodder there, really, more than anything else for me. And some reviews, of course. But more than anything else, I think they've just doubled up on positions again. I don't know. I might be wrong in saying that, but I think today has been, I wouldn't say the worst day of content, because I'm not going to say it's a bad day of content, but I think today has been the least exciting day of content for me. So David Luiz, people are against it, and I agree. FUT 20, people are against it. Bruno Fernandes, people are against it. And there's absolutely no surprise there from me, because David Luiz is just far too expensive. I mean, the 88 rated team, what is the segment? 88 and 50 chem, and then that's 55 chem with a Premier League player. What is the icon, interestingly enough? The icon is currently coming in at around 250,000. Now, the requirements on that 88 rated team is 55 chem and an inform. So you don't need the inform, but chances are you probably have them from doing upgrades anyway. So yeah, each of these is 250,000 coins. That's obviously carry the 3. Hang on, I'm going to have to get a calculator. 500,000 coins. And then, of course, you need an 84 rated team. I don't know what that's coming in at, but that's not going to be cheap. And then, of course, an 82 rated team, which, again, is still not going to be cheap. This is going to be very expensive. I mean, this is probably touching 650, 700,000. That's mad. That is absolutely mad. I mean, I hate when people go, oh, it's July, EA, but it is. And there aren't that many people playing competitively anymore, right? People are still playing the game, sure. Because if you weren't playing the game right now, you wouldn't be watching. Maybe you've got a slight interest in the game then, otherwise you wouldn't be watching. But people are still playing it fine, but they're not really trying to get top 100. A couple of people are, obviously, but not everyone. It's sort of grinding to a halt now. That needs to be, I mean, bare minimum, that needs to be half the price. That is far too much money. And then, obviously, we've seen the rest of it, and I just think that they've got today a little bit wrong. I mean, in terms of the cards that they've released, I like them all, but I think they've just got it a little bit wrong. But that's just my opinion. One man's opinion. One man's opinion. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a party bag. That'll be interesting to open. Today, though, we've got something to grind for. I know I'm going to go get Coman and Roussillon done ASAP, and I will get the reviews out for you. Like I said, probably early hours. It might even be like a 1 or 2 a.m. upload. And then, of course, I might have one at 8 a.m. as well. And then I've got a couple of other things planned for tomorrow as well. So, yeah, let me know what you think of all the content for today. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.